Shalom everybody, it's me, Tall23, and I wanted to make a quick video debunking the people that say the Father's name is pronounced as Yahweh and that Yehovah is a production of tampering with the Hebrew vowels by the rabbis. Now I do think that the Jewish people, the Jewish rabbis, the people who follow the religion of Judaism, Orthodox Judaism, have tried in the past to hide the name of Yehovah, and they do that by removing vowels to make it unpronounceable, especially the vowel cholem. That's one of the vowels that they have removed to make the second or the first hey in Yehovah impossible to pronounce. And this is actually one of the reasons why I used to reject the name of Yehovah and I used to say Yahuwah or Yehovah for a while, because I didn't understand where these names are written in ancient Hebrew manuscripts and how the Hebrew vowels work. And this thing is that people will say, and especially the people who say that it's Yahweh or Yahuwah, they will say that the vowels for the name or for the word Adonai were added into the name of the Father in order to make it pronounced as Yehovah. So they say that they took the vowels of Adonai, and then some will also say the vowels of Elohim, and they put them into the name of Yehovah in order to make it pronounced as Yehovah. They say that it was originally Yahweh. I used to believe this without checking what the vowels for Adonai and Yehovah actually were. But now I've done a little bit more research and I decided to make a video about this. To show you that anybody here that's watching who thinks that's Yahweh and they think that it's not Yehovah because, you know, everybody agrees it's a scholarly fact that these vowels were added in. Well, no, it's not. This is and I drew it out. I'm going to show you a few examples from the Aleppo Codex later. But right now I wrote out the two Hebrew words we're questioning right now, and also there's Elohim on the back, but right here you have Adonai and Yehovah. Right here is Adonai, and if you look closely, you can see the. I'm trying to look at the camera screen to make sure that's on center. Okay, so I wrote the names of the vowels as well. So for the Aleph, you have the vowel Chatef Patach. Okay. For the Dalet, you have the vowel Cholam, and then for the Nun, you have the vowel Kametz. The vowel Chatef Patach makes an ah sound. Okay, so that's ah. The Dalet with the Cholem makes an o sound, so that's do, ah do. The Nun with the Kamatz makes an ah sound, so it's Adonai. The yod obviously makes an e sound. So, and then you have Yehovah. The first letter is yod with the shavah. This is the important difference that many people don't understand. The vowel for Yehovah is shavah. Shavah makes an sound. Then you have the hey with the cholem, which is ho. Then you have the vav with the kamatz, and that makes a va sound. And then you have the silent hey at the end. So it's Yehovah. That's the important difference. Yod starts with a shavah. The Aleph right here has a Chatef Patach in it. So if it was true that all the vowels of Adonai were inserted into the name of Yehovah, then this would be Yahovah and not Yehovah, because it would be a Chatef Patach and not a Shavah. The Chatef Patach obviously has an extra line in there and not just two dots. There are also some people who will try to say that the word Elohim, the vowels in there were inserted as well. So I also wrote out Elohim. on the back. And the first vowel for first letter, Aleph, is Chataf Sagol. And that makes an E sound. Oh, actually, no, it makes an S sound. I'm thinking of the... Okay, yeah. So the Chataf Sagol makes an S sound. El, that's the L for the Lamed. And then after the Lamed, you have the Cholem, which again makes the O sound, so it's Elo. Then you have the Cherek. Okay, that's the one that makes the E sound. So El, Lo, He, and then you add that with the Yod, and then the Mem. So it's Elohim. Okay, if these were the vowels for Yehovah, then it would be pronounced Yehovah. But we don't say Yehovah, do we? So hopefully you can understand the important difference between the vowels in Adonai and Yehovah and Elohim and Yehovah. Okay, we don't say Yehovah and we don't say Yehovah. We say Yehovah. Hopefully you can hear the difference and understand the difference just by looking at the vowels. Now I'm going to show you two examples from the Aleppo Codex to further illustrate this. Okay, so this is the word Adonai inside of the Aleppo Codex. This is from Isaiah chapter 6. I think it's verse 1, where it talks about the Lord sitting in the throne. And this is the occurrence of Adonai. As you can see, there is the Chatef Patach. I've put it in a rectangle, a red rectangle, to make it obvious to where it is. And then you have the Chamatz. I don't think there's a Cholem there, but it should be there. And now we have Yehovah. This is actually a picture that Nathaniel Kuchenberg sent me when he was explaining the pronunciation. And you can see the Shava under the Yod, you can see the Cholem above the Hey, and then you can see the Chamatz under the Vav. So this is, I think it's Ezekiel 28, but I'm not too sure. Maybe it's Ezekiel 29. I'll have to check on that. But this is the examples I wanted to show you. So hopefully that puts to rest any debate over this. I mean, obviously there is a lot more discussion that should be had on this subject, but the idea that the name Yehovah comes from the vowels of Adonai is completely baseless and stupid. It's just not true. So that's the end of the video. Thank you for your time. Goodbye.